Welcome back to my channel, welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches, and today we're on day 7. Today's sketch is this one, so we've got the 5 photos, a big strip and a big title. We've got some splatters behind the photos and then some sequins or enamel dots and a cluster down here for embellishment. Today's Scraptember prompt is multi-photo. So I have done a little bit of prep and I am going to use the reverse side of this Vicky Boutin colour study paper, and I've also taken some strips from Linear, which is this awesome strip paper from Colour Study as well. What I did is, because I wanted specific colours, I didn't really want pink, but in the end I went with it to be able to bring in some more colour on the embellishment. So I cut, I think it was 3 different strips and then layered them on. And what that let me do is choose which colours and designs I wanted rather than just cutting out a chunk of the pattern paper. So I've got that, and I love Vicky Boutin so much. Her papers, they're already layered for you, so you've got this part up here, you've got all the distressed look around the edges. So I'm really pleased with the choice of this. So I'm also going to embellish with Vicky Boutin Colour Study. I'm still on track to use a different collection for each of the days in 30 days. So today I have chosen my photos and already matted them, and these are the photos. So I've double matted them on white and then another Vicky Boutin paper, and I've torn the edges at the bottom. That'll allow a little bit of extra embellishment space and also gives a bit of added interest, I suppose. So these are the photos I've chosen. This is sort of an everyday life moment. We hired a van to empty a house from a relative. I was driving the van, I took a couple of selfies. That's Mick. That's when we stopped at Tim Hortons in Manchester for some donuts whilst we were moving everything. So this will just go in my everyday album. I liked the photos. I'm not always keen on photos of myself, but I quite like these photos, so I thought I would use them for this sketch. Now the sketch calls for 2.5 by 3 inch photos, 5 of them. My photos are bigger than that. I didn't really want to go any smaller. And what I've done is I have got 3.5 by 4 down here. And then up here I have got 4 by 3. So I'm already going off the sketch, but I think you can still tell I've got the sketch in there. I will put something up here, but it won't be the title like we've got here. But I will, however, put my title down here. I'm still yet to decide on the title, so we'll see what we do with that. So I'm going to get these photos stuck down, pull out my colour study stash and a few other Vicky Boutin goodies, and then we'll get to work embellishing this page. It will be quite a simple one and quite quick to put together, I would imagine. I've got the top 3 photos adhered down. I did forget, in all honesty, about the splatters behind them, but I'm not going to pop any up there. I think I've got enough detail with the paper already around there. But before I pop the bottom 2 photos on, I pulled out my Shimmers Vibes in Palm Reader, and I'm just going to do a few simple splatters at the bottom. Let's see, I'm just going to pop this here because we all know what I'm like with getting it everywhere. So I'm just going to simply splatter a few of these, nothing brilliant. So there, and it's not going to be massively noticeable, and that's what I wanted. It's just going to be a subtle little splatter. And I will also do some around where the title is going. So I'll just pop some on. I generally like splatting with the shimmers rather than spraying them. I do spray sometimes, but I find, I don't know about you guys, but when I spray, it never goes where I want it to go. And I just end up with this clumpy mess. But maybe we'll do that on one other video. So just simple splatty. It's got a little bit of shimmer to it, so we'll leave that like that. Now, of course, if I was just scrapping generally, I would wait for this to dry, but I am scrapping with you guys, so I'm just going to stick my photos right down. So I'm going to pop this one here, and this one, let's go there. So there is the base of my layout done. It's a super easy sketch, and I actually really like the simplicity of it. I'm enjoying playing with some more simple pages, as well as my traditional more is more kind of pages. So that is the base of it. Now, title wise, I did think Van Man, just there in quite a big font, or Van Men, Van Boys, probably Van Man. So I'm going to go off and choose some thickers to use. Now, I did automatically assume I would use the colour study ones, which I love, and I must admit to having multiple packages of them, but I'm now wondering whether to use a black. So let me go and dig out some thickers, and then we'll pop the title down. I have got the ephemera packs and other embellishments from Colour Study. I've also pulled out the thicker chipboard stickers, puffies, as well as all my other Vicky Booting stickers. So we'll have a little play around with those in a moment. I've actually chosen to go for some black sort of foam letters, and these are Root Beer Float from American Crafts, and I believe they're quite an old one, yeah, 2012, but they're so popular that they still make it. Over in the UK, we can get these from Hobbycraft. So I have put the V down. I am going to go with Van Man. I know there's two of us there, but I'm happy with the title. So let's get this title down. I am always happy to admit that I am absolutely terrible for getting my alphas straight. I do have the thicker guides. I'm sure all of you or some of you have seen it, so you get it in different shapes. There's like a circle, hexagon, straight line, lots of different ones for you to half stick your thickers onto that and then push them over when you're ready onto your paper. And even with those, I still struggle. So generally, I'll always opt for a wonky title. But because I've got a straight line, I'm thinking even I can do that. That is bothering me, but that is supposed to be shorter, so we'll leave it. So get the M. Let's see. There we go. So we got Van. Oh, I hope this fits on. I never even thought of that. Don't you hate it when you get to the last letter of your title and realise it's not going to fit on? Rip it all up and start again. But I think we're alright in this instance. Yeah. Okay, so it's a very simple, very predictable title. We've got Van Man. Then I kind of thought, so this sticker book is two sticker books in one. I think it may be from Colour Kaleidoscope. I'm not sure though. And I've got two of them that I've just combined into one. I kind of feel like we need something here. Maybe this. In fact, I'm going to put it a bit down, because I can then layer something on top of it. Let's have a look. So obviously it's not, excuse me, it's not a particularly special memory. It's literally hiring a van and moving furniture. But I do like to scrap the everyday moments as well. So I thought, why not? And this sketch was perfect for all the photos I had. So I'm just gonna have a look through. So this is my second pack of chipboard thickers already. Fortunately, we do have another. And the same for the puffies. And I've got the stickers as well. So I'm going to pop, because it is those everyday moments, I'm going to pop this down here. So it says document, and then document it. So that works, I think. They are the thickest from Storyteller, I believe. Now I'm just going through these piles of thickers that I've got just to check whether I want anything from here. Probably not. That's good. So let me pop them to one side. So what do we want from here? Here's the whole story. That kind of works. So pop that there. And I'm not paying much attention to colours because I want all the colours in there. I'm going to pop some gold in. Oh. Just pointing down to there. Currently, that kind of works. Let's have a look. Document all the things. I quite like that because that sort of shows that it's just an everyday moment. Let's have a look. So it's just going through, choosing little bits and bobs to layer up. I'm going to pop that onto there. Sorry, I'm trying to keep the layout straight on your screen. Let's have a look. So I'm just going to have a pop through this, get some washi I think for here, then we'll come back and see where we're up to. I think this is almost done. So I've been through all my Vicky Beauty stickers and embellishments and popped a few bits here and there. So I popped this little banner piece from Let's Wander and a sticker. This ruler is from Storyteller and I've cut it in two pieces and popped it here. I thought ruler, house removal, building, it kind of works. Then I popped couple of these drawing pins and bulldog clip style thing. A few puffy stickers here and there, and some of the puffy stars from Colour Study. Then I have used Into the Woods from Spiegelmom Scraps and added 3 here and here to go along with the sketch. I just used my Nouveau Deluxe adhesive. And I think that is going to do it for this layout, guys. It's quite a simple one for me. I've stuck reasonably close to the sketch for me. I know that I am definitely one of those that generally goes away from the sketch very easily. The only thing, you can't see the splatters too well, but I'm happy with how that looks. So thanks so much for joining me for day 7 of 30 Days of Sketches. I will be back tomorrow for day 8 and we will be using Vicky Boot and paper, I think, but mixed embellishment. So join me for that tomorrow and I shall see you then. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.